Not, well, how I thought things would go, but that's got to be on... honey, can you turn that down a little bit? This kid has not even slept. It's 11:40. I wonder where she gets that from. That's got to be on me. How can you have a horse... Honey, down a little bit. How can you have a horse make a break in the exact same place as that right there and be surprised that he did it? There's no, geez, I didn't, that's on me. I warmed the horse up. He felt so good. Honestly, it never dawned on me for a second he would make a break. And that sounds really dumb because he did it 7 days ago in the exact same place. Not even, but 8 days ago. You can't feel more stupid than I did at that very moment he made a break. I can tell you that right now. He felt good before and after the break. But I really should have just been a lot more careful with that horse tonight. And that was absolutely 100%. Not kind of, not maybe, not a little bit, all 100% my fault. Not the horses. And, for my partners out there concerned about him getting around that track, if you'd have seen him warm up, you definitely would not have asked. Anyway, it's just a stupid drive by me. There's no other way to put it. We'll qualify him back easily. Very easy. No speed on poor bugger. On Wednesday before the races. So 48 hours from now, not even. We'll get him qualified. So my apologies to you, but my apologies to the horse too. That was just a bad drive. Jason's horse race good, and Wallop. I know exactly what happened with Wallop. That martingale, the way that martingale works is there's two rings and then literally a triangle in the middle of fabric. And on the bottom of that triangle is a snap. That snap hooks to the ring on the front of the buxton. There's a lot of torque, especially for a horse like Wallop who really throws his head. He ripped the ring right through. And those rings on those martingales are not meant to be that durable, right? They're just for a normal martingale. They're not the torque he can put on them. We need to have a little more sturdier, like a beta martingale or something with a stronger ring and material so that they can't rip that through. I'm not shocked he did it, and I knew going to the quarter pole when I saw the rings of the V up near the bit, they're supposed to be back near the middle. So that martingale is supposed to sit right in the middle between the bit and the horse's chest, right in the middle, and it's not supposed to get any closer to the bit of the horse. And what had happened was you saw Hunter struggling with the horse's steering. Well, those rings will go up and then hook on the end of the line. So it makes it very hard to steer the horse. And Hunter was probably, I'm not going to say he was concerned, but it must be a very disconcerting feeling to not know what is going on and what's going on with the horse's bit in his mouth. And, you're going 30 miles an hour. And I could see it, I knew exactly what it was when I was watching the race. Just really one of the rare ways you could have got him beat was for that to break. But it happens. I mean, anytime and this is, I was trying to explain this to one of my partners tonight, and again, via text or email, it's hard to discern their feelings, but rest assured, those are brand new. That was a brand new Buxton. And that's the part that ripped, and it's not the Buxton's fault. It's not meant to sustain the torque of that particular horse and what he does. He's always fighting with it and trying to get it up, and he just pulled the threads through. So we need to use a bait, a stronger Buxton is all for him. Again, I should have been there, right? I would have, I guess maybe I couldn't have fixed it, but I would have, Hunter said he'd pulled up to ask them about the thing in the post parade, and I would have caught that for sure. And it happens, it's a mistake. But what are you going to do? There's not much you can do about it now. As I said to Jason, it's done. It's over with. There's no point trying to figure it out. I can already tell you what happened. Unequivocally what happened. All we can do is recognize that has the potential to happen again, and not have that type of Buxton on that horse again. or horses that use, that martingale is very, very good for horses that root their head, but they're usually a little more obedient. This guy coming off, I think that was a lifetime mark, coming off a mile like that, coming in sharp, full of himself. He put that ring through a workout and finally just ripped the threads on it. So just understanding that can happen, and using a more heavy-duty Buxton is something we have to do moving forward. I don't think he's coming off a win. It would be really hard to say, what we should do? Change that equipment that he had on last week. I guarantee you there's nothing wrong with those threads until he got out, probably even close to the starting gate, and really gave that a real good ripping into and tore those threads. So we know what happened with Wallop. It's not a lameness issue, and it won't happen again. Gypsy, I forget Jason's horse's name. He raced pretty good to finish second, I think. He bought him off on gate as a claimer, a classy old horse, and he's done him some good and was good again tonight. He was second best tonight, fair and square. And then J.K. Mickey Mantle, I just want to put that behind me. It's just one of those things where you just, how do you let that happen? And that's on me. So with that, I'm going to let you guys go. I did have an update. I'm going to put that video out, probably go to after this one, actually. Just an update on some horses and what's going on with the barn this week. Horses going to Lexington, horses going to Pennsylvania, some updates on some of our other horses also. So with that, I'm going to let you go. Not much to talk about tonight. Jason's horse raced good. Wallop obviously had some steering issues, and J.K. Mickey Mantle, just a bonehead drive.